The Awesome Brawlers have reunited with Magnus, and the Exit are back, and they're good guys! I am Haru Ren. Welcome to my review of episode 18 of Geogan Rising. So spoiler warning, if you haven't seen this episode yet, go back and watch it now. But if you have, sit back, relax, and enjoy my review of Geogan Rising episode 18. The first part is Underground Panic. The Awesome Brawlers are going down to an old mine owned by Shun's company, of course, to train for the Battle Judgment. After some comedic dialogue that also revisits Leah's fear of the dark, seriously, I think that's a quirk that is common now, they reach an open area where Dan and Lightning battle. The battle between Drago and Farascal actually looks pretty good, with the animations really concentrating closely on Farascal, especially this scene here, where it's close to Farascal's menacing eyes. It's very fluid and smooth and acknowledging really hard on Farascal's speed. I got a feeling that this is a result of Farascal fighting a lot lately in these recent episodes, but who am I to judge? A lot of the animations for the small forms as well seem very high frame rates. But during the battle, Drago smashes a rock that was glowing and it turns out to have a mobile gate behind it with strange Bakugan coming out of it. I swear I think I know the names of these Bakugan, but it just doesn't come into my mind. Oh yeah, and during the battle between Drago and Farascal, Pensator and Fennica ran off treasure hunting. I like the interaction that Carling Doubt and Cory Doran has in this scene, with Carling pulling the sweet and persuasive tone, and Cory Doran using a very relaxed and lazy response. I definitely like this particular dialogue the best. I think it just simulates very well on the relationship between Pensator and Fennica.
I know! Pensator, wanna go treasure hunting with me? I bet there's some great stuff hiding around here!
Okay. Yeah, that sounds fun.
So when Ajit and Leah chase them, they spot some eyes and run. And oh look, it's Magnus. I think this scene would have been better without the zoom in close up to Magnus's mouth. But Leah and Ajit join the fight to fend off the Putty Patrol horde and getting their asses handed to them. Magnus then comes in and helps fight them off, and that gets everyone the chance to be able to fight them off as well. Wow, these Bakugan really have become Putty Patrollers now that Magnus showed up, huh? Punch! Haha, funny. After the little Bakugans were pushed back through the gateway, Winton seals it, and Magnus explains that when he got the stone, he didn't actually go back to Earth right away, but traveled to what looks like the Doom Dimension, but this is the reboot. It's obviously the Darkest World, where he traveled around to search for opponents to battle and get stronger. Okay, come on, why is Magnus once again talking about a story that could have been made into an episode? This is literally going back to what they did before. They have Magnus talking about getting stronger instead of showing it. I think this is one of the season's biggest weaknesses in my honest opinion. We are being spoon-fed Magnus getting stronger, but we don't experience him getting stronger.
I've been gathering strength in order to defeat you and Drago, traveling around in search of opponents to battle, so I could hone my skills. After we parted ways, I set out on a journey of discovery. Finally, I found the answer, and through it, Nilius and I developed new power.
Please, no more explaining!
But when Magnus returned to Earth, the gateway wouldn't close, and those Bakugan got through, so Magnus sealed it with a rock that Dan broke while fighting Farascal. Nice going!
I never expected some fool would break it open.
This is all your fault because you don't know how to use that travel stone properly.
Okay, that is a rather immature response, Dan. When Dan challenges Magnus to a battle, Magnus actually refuses and says that there is another stage for them before going through another gate, with Magnus teasing the fight in the Darkest Realm. Holy smokes, this actually opens up a lot of possibilities. Is he sided with Villa? Did all the victories to get strong make him King of Darkest or something? Is he the final boss? I'm actually excited for what it could be. The next part is We Are the Exit. Oh my god, what is this? Pensator actually training? We start on this part with Ajit and Winton fighting each other, training, and then we meet A and the Exit once again. The original Exit, not the AA Animus one. You know, the ones with hero cards where some of them are actually worth a crap.
Since you asked, we'd like the Awesome Brawlers' help to come up with a new video.
Oh, that did not sound good. But yes, the Exit wants the Awesome Brawlers' help in trying to get more video views on their channel, and they do this by getting them to do volunteer work. And we actually learned that A is actually a really good cook and chef. How is it that this kid that went around robbing burger joints, rebels against his parents, and terrorizing civilians with a giant mantis, ends up turning out having the cooking skills and kitchen connoisseurship of Gordon Ramsay? But despite their best efforts, their view counts on their channel has not changed, probably because YouTube suppresses their content from the homepage, but that's none of my business. While the exit runs off in frustration, they come across Strata and McHugh plotting to sell illegal devices on the black market.
I think I remember you guys and your lame name.
Strata, you're not one to talk. You were part of the exit. Do you not remember this? So the exit takes devices to fight, and wait a minute, I thought A gave his Mantanoid to Trey. Screw it. And you know what? I found this battle actually very entertaining. In fact, I would go so far as to say this is probably one of the best battles we've seen in this season so far. The action is very fluid, there's a lot of interesting spots, the exit are using what they learned from their experience doing volunteer work, incorporating it into their fighting style. It's very different, and I like that this fits well into their character development. Well, I actually would say this is more A's character development, since the rest of the exit actually don't seem to have character to them. They just seem like extensions to A. The exit defeat McHugh and Strata, with A figuring out what kind of videos the exit will do, using volunteer work as a way to train their battle skills and promoting the idea to their audience. An ingenious idea, actually. And the episode ends with the exit having fully redeemed themselves. So that was Geogan Rising episode 18. Let me know what your rating of the show was in the comments down below. This was actually a very good episode, with some small build-up towards the battle judgment, probably with Magnus having some kind of involvement. The action was very good, and actually redemption story for the exit. I've said it before in this review, but I am a firm believer that Magnus deserves a whole lot better than being an explanation dump. Of all those wasted time of filler episodes they previously did, they could have made something for Magnus rather than having him explain it when he shows up again. It's lazy writing for Magnus, trying to make him seem like he's getting a very strong build-up and making it seem like he's a very big deal, and doing the build-up without actually having to put in the effort required to do so. Therefore, it's not as engaging as the previous times we've had a Magnus story. But I do like that the exit are given a whole redemption story, and they turned out to be likable characters at the end of it. And to be honest, the end of the Magnus episode, they do some very subtle teasing that makes me actually want to tune in to more next week. So you know what, I think this was still a genuinely well done episode, and I'll give it a high Bakugan. Thank you for watching this review of Geogan Rising. Be sure to press the thumbs up and give us a subscribe for more awesome Bakugan content. I've been Haru Ren, and thank God for Rapid Fire. Bye!